Hi guys, welcome to California Startups, a place where we interview small business owners. Can you tell me a story about how you started this business?
Yeah, so we were sitting with my father-in-law and my wife, and I always had a passion for coffee. After moving here, I was trying to get into a farmers market business a couple of years before that, but finally the idea of the coffee came into our minds, and then my wife, she loves baking baklava, and that's where she suggested the baklava, and then we came with the Turkish coffee, and that's how we started our business.
What surprised you the most at the beginning?
Yeah, so when we started our business, the most surprising fact was that first of all, there was a fear that we will fail, especially with the Turkish coffee, which was a different concept for the people of Sacramento or Folsom. When we started that, and then I saw the response from the people, and now we are almost in the second year, and we are having the people who are coming back for us again and again. The regular customer has been a great surprise for us.
Was there something you were not ready for at the beginning?
I don't recall any such thing that I wasn't ready for, but I mean the response was pretty great from the people, and that's something I would say. But besides that, I don't have anything in mind.
What is your favorite part of running this business?
My favorite part is just meeting our regulars all the time, and then just playing with the drink. A lot of drinks we are having here, those are very different compared to the traditional Turkish coffee style. And that's one of my favorites is the iced Turkish mocha, and the second favorite is the Turkish cold brew. These are pretty different for the people, but they love coming for it, and they keep taking photos with it, and they're making videos of those. It's great for me.
What is the hardest part of running this business?
The hardest part is that you're coming here, doing your setting up everything, and then after that, like for example, we are having a generator that has like 3,500 pounds, especially when we are doing that by ourselves, it's pretty hard.
What was the worst day of working here? What happened?
The worst day was that I think it was back in 2020, late 2020. First, I think it was the third month of our business. I'm not sure, but I think it was the third month. It was pretty heavy. The rain was pretty heavy, and when we went to the market, there was no customers in the market. We didn't make any sales, and then every problem has an opportunity. So what we did, we came up with an idea to delivering it to the people. We had a couple of orders, so that could help us a little bit.
Would you start similar business again after having all the experience?
Of course I will do that, especially my dream is to open our brick and mortar, and that's going to be the same concept when we are having it.
What advice would you give a new business owner just starting right now?
For the coffee industry, compared to any other industry, especially for the farmers market, the coffee industry is pretty different. The margin of the profit is it's pretty low compared to any other businesses. So first of all, you have to understand that what your customer wants, and that thing you will not find out in the beginning. It will take a little time, maybe 6 months, 7 months, and then after that you have to pitch that where are you hitting, and then you have to find the drinks that the people like the most. Always play with the drinks, and also you'll fall again and again, but never let the fall just keep you away from the business.
What product sells the best in your business?
Turkish coffee, and depends on the season. If it is a winter season, then hot Turkish coffee. If this is a summer season, then there are two drinks, those are in competition, either the iced Turkish mocha or the Turkish cold brew we have.
What kind of sweets do you sell?
We sell Turkish delights, we sell baklava, and we have our own production of the what they call the rose baklava.
What are the biggest mistakes you made over the years?
Trying to bring every other thing to the business. For example, if someone would ask for the bag, we would bring the bag to the business. If someone would ask for a spoon, or fork, we would bring that to the business. I think those are a lot of things that you can bring to the farmers market. By the end of the day, you're bringing everything to to the market, you'll get tired of picking up and setting up the things in the market, especially if there's no demand for it. It will be pretty hard for you.
Can you tell a few stories about bad customers?
There's always a bad experience anywhere in the world. For example, we had one of the customers who came for the Turkish coffee, and they were thinking that it will be a sweet coffee. They get the coffee and they were not happy with it. Then they returned, and we have to make it the coffee in our own style, and then they took it. They were pretty happy with that, but there's always people, like, they have different flavors and they have different demands.
How many people work in your shop?
Right now I don't have the exact number. I think we are 3 people for now.
What is the most expensive purchase you had to make for this business?
I think the most expenses were one of the espresso machine that I bought it. That was the most expensive one, which I never used it at all.
Where do you shop?
Depends. For example, if you're looking for the espresso machine, we got it from the Capital Beverages. I forgot the name. And for the Turkish Coffee Stand, we got those stuff from Turkey. And generators and those things, we got those from the Harbor Freight.
How many hours a week do you work on average?
I think it varies. I haven't counted my hours, but I think it's almost like 50 to 60 hours per week.
How do you plan to improve your business in the next few months?
The major goal I have will be to open our storefront, where what the concept we brought here to the farmers market, we want to take that to a brick and mortar, where the people can come every day, and then especially we have a lot of regulars. They always want to know that if you have a storefront, for example, by average we have at least like 30% people who, when they're coming to the market, and they ask for our storefront. So that's the goal.
How do you increase your sales?
Like, for example, if you're doing a coffee business, I always try to have something else with that. Just straight going with coffee, you'll be just bringing the customer. Those will be repeating customers, but it will be pretty hard to have a profit margin for yourself. But if you have something else with it, for example, if you have dessert with it or you have savory with it, for example, we are having the samosas. Those are the authentic Pakistani samosas. Those are savory, and we sell a lot of those samosas. When someone comes for a coffee cup, they also take the samosa. They take baklava. So that's on average basis, it helps you a lot to just meet your goal. And since we already talk about the money, on average for a coffee business, if you make like $700 in a market on average, that's pretty good for you, because by the end of the day, your goal is to get into a brick and mortar.
What advice would you give a new business owner just starting right now?
So the advice will be, again, I think the advice will be to just be persistent. If your sales are down for 1 week or 2 weeks, that's fine. There's always up and down in the business. And then if you're been in loss for a while, or your sales are down for a while, you have to figure out what are some of the things that you want to keep it away from your business. For example, if there's a product, for example, we had Colombian coffee here in our business. Now we are not doing those coffee, because those were getting wasted and people were coming. We had 3 or 4 customers who were coming for Colombian coffee. But the reason we took away from our business and keep it only for Turkey, because people were coming for Turkish. But if you're going by the espresso machine, don't try to just bring in another type of business or another type of coffee to your booth if you're doing the farmers market. The reason behind it is you don't want to overwhelm yourself with a lot of stuff. You don't want to burden your shoulders with a lot of things going on. So just keep it simple. There's good demand for the espresso drinks in the market. There's good demand for creativity. If you're just following one path and you see that there's a vendor in the market, you may see the vendor on a very good day that they are having a crowded, they're being busy. But if you're going by that, okay, I'm going to do the same business, you will fail. Always try to be creative and see what the demand that you can create for the people.
How do you advertise?
Our mainstream is the social media. social media, again, Instagram is a great resource for everything. Beside that, there's another big industry for everyone, and those are the food vloggers. There are a lot of food vloggers. Those are around Sacramento, Folsom, or any other state where you are. So always try to reach out to the food vloggers. They will love to help you a lot, and they're always there to support the local businesses. For example, we're spending marketing on our marketing materials like banners and stuff. Sometimes we do the social media marketing, like we target the Facebook users where we have list numbers. We have a lot of numbers on Facebook user, but not for our business. So sometimes we target those people. Sometimes we try the TikTok users.
Where can people find you?
Saturday we're at Folsom, Midtown, and Davis Farmers Market. Those three farmers markets are from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. On Sundays we are at Mahaney Park at Roseville, and then we're at Carmichael. That's going to be, those markets are from 9 to 1 p.m. On Wednesdays, we have a couple of more markets left for the seasonal market. It is in downtown Sacramento on a Capitol Mall. So that's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yeah, we do post. We post consistently our schedule on Instagram. Sometimes we skip that. It's just due to a busy schedule, but we always post it there.
Is your business seasonal?
No, our business is year-round. Sales varies. If this is a summer season for coffee industry, since the people are thinking it's more like a hot drink, you may have a cold drink, but people think it's more like a hot drink, so that's why your sales are down. But winter, the sooner the winters kick in, so it's a different story.